Best quotes of Franklin D. Roosevelt. We have always held to the hope, the belief, the conviction that there is a better life, a better world, beyond the horizon. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. Freedom of speech is of no use to a man who has nothing to say, and freedom of worship is of no use to a man who has lost his God. We must lay hold of the fact that economic laws are not made by nature. They are made by human beings. We are a nation of many nationalities, many races, many religions, bound together by a single unity, the unity of freedom and equality. Whoever seeks to set one nationality against another seeks to degrade all nationalities. Happiness lies not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort. We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. Take a method and try it. If it fails, admit it frankly and try another. But by all means, try something. It isn't sufficient just to want. You've got to ask yourself what you are going to do to get the things you want. Let us not be afraid to help each other. Let us never forget that government is ourselves and not an alien power over us. Men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own minds. Human kindness has never weakened the stamina or softened the fiber of a free people. A nation does not have to be cruel to be tough. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Let us move forward with strong and active faith. Repetition does not transform a lie into a truth. In these days of difficulty, we Americans, every way must and shall choose the path of social justice, the path of faith, the path of hope, and the path of love toward our fellow man. People acting together as a group can accomplish things which no individual acting alone could ever hope to bring about. The test of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much. It is whether we provide enough for those who have too little. I think we consider too much the good luck of the early bird, and not enough the bad luck of the early worm. Confidence thrives on honesty, on honor, on the sacredness of obligations, on faithful protection, and on unselfish performance. Without them it cannot live. If civilization is to survive, we must cultivate the science of human relationships, the ability of all peoples, of all kinds, to live together in the same world at peace. If you treat people right, they will treat you right. 90% of the time. There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still. We would rather die on our feet than live on our knees. In politics, nothing happens by accident. If it happens, you can bet it was planned that way. Self-interest is the enemy of all true affection. The virtues are lost in self-interest as rivers are lost in the sea. No man can tame a tiger into a kitten by stroking it. Never underestimate a man who overestimates himself. Peace, like charity, begins at home. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the 32nd President of the United States. He was a central figure of the 20th century during a time of worldwide economic crisis and world war. He was an advocate of travel and promoted tourism, as he believed Americans should get the chance to view all different areas of the country and the beauty and unity of the United States. Thank you for watching.